Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you another video. All right, so the first wave of trades have come in from trade deadline. Happy trade deadline, everybody. Ochai Agbaji and Kelly Olynyk to the Raptors for Kira Lewis, a first round pick, and Otto Porter. So Otto Porter, Kira Lewis are now Jazz's, along with a first round pick, for which I don't know about this trade. I haven't really given it much thought right now, but Ochai Agbaji is a player that I think Toronto's going to love having in their rebuild and their new process. Kelly Olynyk to the Toronto Raptors. I could see them flipping him again today. I could totally see them, if it's possible, flipping him once more, because he's kind of a win now-ish type of piece headed to Toronto, who doesn't need to be doing that. But hey, it's not about having any interest in him whatsoever. If you are involved in this conversation, you're more so interested in Ochai Agbaji in this situation. So that's what I think it is for Toronto. They want that piece, but giving up a first round pick, I don't know about that. But they also gave away Kira Lewis, which is a contract that the New Orleans Pelicans were trying to get rid of to get under the luxury tax. They had just traded him there. He's now in Utah. And of course, you know, it's Otto Porter. He's more or less a salary dump at this stage of his career. So that's what I see there. Very strange stuff as I try to process this fresh out of bed. That is the first trade. The second trade that I read earlier, even earlier than that, was Buddy Hield is now a Philadelphia 76ers 3 second-round picks. Furkan Korkmaz and Marcus Morris are headed to the Pacers. I said that the Pacers needed to move Buddy Hield to open up space for the other guards that they have. They also get 3 second-rounders in the process. Furkan Korkmaz, not sure if he's a rotational player at this point. I liked him several years back. He could hit a couple shots for you. Marcus Morris, near the tail end of his career, could probably give them some enforcements to a degree. In the locker room and is on the bench, but I don't know if they're going to use him very much. He's a shooter nevertheless, so it is what it is for the Pacers. But ultimately, I think that the prize there for the Pacers is the 3 second-round picks that they can run with, in my humble opinion. And Buddy Hield, of course, can go and help the Philadelphia 76ers stretch the floor. Not my favorite player in the world, Buddy. I'm not the biggest Buddy guy, but I do know he has some game. When he's playing well, he can really help. And on a contending team like Philadelphia, although they're going to be down Joel for the rest of the year, so I don't know how much of a contender you could think they may be right now. But, you know, this gives them an opportunity at a real rotational piece in Buddy Hield. And I'm not as high on Buddy. You know, in this situation, I don't think the return is terrible, though. What you had to give up to get him wasn't the worst thing in the world. 3 second-rounders and 2 players that you don't use, it's not the worst thing in the world. But, yeah, Buddy's a Sixer, man, so that's ultimately what that is. I think the Pacers are pleased with being able to have addition by subtraction, by being able to ultimately just create more space for other guys to play that shooting guard position. Buddy is more or less, in my humble opinion, out of the way. So, yeah, man, those are the trades that have been announced as of this morning. It's still extremely early, but we already have some activity. And I'm just really curious about that Utah trade and Toronto. Olynyk, Agbaji, Toronto, Otto, first-round pick, and what else? What else did I say? There was one more piece, and of course, Kira Lewis to Utah. That's a bit strange, seeing how Olynyk is headed up there. I don't understand. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't understand giving up a first round pick in this situation. I don't. If you're the Toronto Raptors and Masai Ujiri, I have no idea why you just gave up a first. I like Agbaji as much as the next person, but giving up a first round pick for Kelly Olynyk when I'm not a win now team, throwing that first round pick in there was crazy to me. And that ain't like Masai to be just tossing first round picks out. That Kira Lewis contract wasn't nothing to want. And Otto Porter probably didn't have the greatest contract. And, like, you know, Kelly is a nice player to have, but you're not about to win nothing right now. So I don't really understand why I throw in a first round pick right there. I like Agbaji, but that seems like a crazy Utah trade that you gave Utah another first rounder, as if they needed more first round picks. They got all the first round picks in the world. Now they got another one. I don't know what Masai is doing. He don't usually get fleeced, but in this situation, I don't think he won the trade, man. I really don't. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know what Toronto's doing. Maybe they have another move that's going to make them feel a lot better about their whole fullness of the opportunity to win this year. That's the only reason why I'm making a move for Kelly, or unless I got another move to make and sending him out. But me sending out a first-round pick to get Ochai Agbaji and Kelly Olynyk, and I'm not winning nothing this year, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So Toronto's, I don't know, man. I'm not so sure about that. I'm going to leave it at that. But I do like Agbaji coming in. But what did it cost you? And do I need Kelly? BDF 44. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.